against the usual gunners for Coach Cholo Villanueva. It's his score with Cedric Ablaza, Jong Baloria,
Batangas heading into the playoffs, and they want to exploit that here. Another turnover here.
That was an intentional steal by Don Ochea, who gets the layup on the other end.
Oh, kaya pag pinag-uusapan natin kung gaano kasiguro ang execution ng
Give it to him when he was playing for Batangas. So now he's going up against his former team. Jong Baloria drains that mid-range jumper.
Wow.
Batangas has possession. Don Ochea backing down against Valacuña. There's the fade and the make. Basket and one for Don Ochea.
Well, Batangas really here starting with a really good group. Nakikita mo no? Yung disiplina sa depensa at opensa nitong Batangas. So it's really, South Cotabato is gonna have to adjust.
There's the adjustment by Jervy Cruz. Jervy had 18 points in game number 3. Bato. Elorde going left. Kick out to Val. A three-pointer. That's good.
Go. That's the best look so far that we've seen from the Warriors.
It's the game when he was able to convert 6 3-pointers, his season high. As now Enzo Olsen was able to convert in the paint.
Yep. It's going to be very physical. The second, it's going to be a little bit noisier compared to the regular season because of all the mga trumpets and mga drums.
Which we would gladly take. Ablaza got the board. He's playing with 2 fouls, by the way. Here's Apinan, strong side, a layup.
Yeah, that's the thing with Jexter. If you're going to beat on the rack, forget it. He's going to score.
Enzo Hoson misfiring from downtown. Offensive rebound and the putback for Jammer Hamito.
Ibang klase talaga pinakikita ni Jammer. In that game, in the regular season,
we have missed him for quite a while now. 3 on the shot clock. Hernandez escapes and he scores.
Multitude of ways that Batangas can.
They go back to Philip, their third leading scorer.
Wow.
On to Apinan with a layup.
Twice na natin nakita yung two-man game na yun, when they free that guy on the corner and really just up for those 2 guys to play that side of the floor freely.
And that is a transition that we have loved from Philip Panyamogan. As Hamito scores on the other end. Panyamogan told me that in order to become that he built from the regular season, he was the last best player of the game of Batangas City. That's a foul. And one for Mark Cruz.
That's what you gotta love about Mark Cruz. Primarily, we talked about this. Last year, ito yata reunion na playoff rin, between these two. It was the Jensen Warriors back then going up against Batangas again. It's the same things. Different.
For SV Batang Sampaloc, I asked him who's the toughest cover so far, and his answer was Jong Baloria, and it's because of his reads. Panyamogan up ahead, Ambuluto, he escapes.
Right. And John Ambuluto, very active again. Dula ng offensive rebound out of missed threes and inside incursions. Beautiful play inside right there.
That was off of their 4th offensive board. And Pajarito has a 2+1 opportunity. Good defense by Kyle. That's a tough shot leading onto a block and a breakaway for Kyle Tolentino.
I mean, if you're regular season.
Cross court, Marvin Janisha for 3.
And mahirap depensahan yung ball on the post because in the corner that's waiting on the weak side of the floor, catch and shoot, that's going to be an easy advantage, just like this one right here.
It is Oni Larim answering back.
Couple of threes.
In the first quarter, we had 0 breaks.
Right.
Janisha on the move. It is Tolentino with a sorry miss. Put back for Pajarito.
On the chase of Pajarito.
Does necessarily benefit a specific team?
I think it's going to be South Cotabato because they are the younger team. And so if this becomes a 94-feet game, I say it, since the players have come. In the first game, they had 30 attempts, 25 in the second. And right now, at the rate they're going, they might probably end up with another 30 attempt here from 3.
On the other end, that was a 2-pointer from Felix Apreco, who has
Warriors. And again, yung mga extra shots from the outside really giving them more motivation to, another 3 right there.
Also wanted a foul. Wasn't
And for them to make their threes as well.
It is JP Calvo converting from the mid-range.
And they play para dito sa Warriors.
And so we got to give credit to Coach Elvis Tolentino and company for making it possible for South Cotabato, as now it is a basket and one opportunity for JP Calvo.
That's exactly the point that I was saying. That's an
Acuna, great extra pass.
and that rock just keeps on flying.
12 remaining on the game clock. CJ Isit will fire.
That's good. Yeah, that looks good.
And Calvo has 6 minutes for MJ and 13 for Jexter. This is Hamito unable to score, but he gets the putback.
And man, the way that Jammer a lot of effort right there for Jammer.
It's a 3 for MJ. That's good. Can that get him going? It is now 47-38. Mark Cruz defended by MJ. The Ant-Man will attack. Tough shot. That's good.
Alam mo kung ano nagpa-tough doon sa tira na yun?
About Apinan almost lost it. It ends up with a Blaza. Cedric with a layup.
Kita mo yung maturity. Feed it up to the other guy that's cutting, happens to be Seda Blaza.
Those were the first 2 points in this game for Seda Blaza. Ooh, that was in and out and in for Balacuña. Talk about sauce with your shot. And he even thought that he was fouled. The lead is 11. Valoria, he makes it 9.
Nandito na po, you score 2, I score 3. Iba yung catch-up mode eh. So you gotta exert a little bit more effort if you're shooting only 2. Right there, another 3.
That motion in this to make the lead 15. Yes, Balacuña from downtown. Nevertheless, Kyle Tolentino's up for the responsibility, and the good thing is he has been performing alongside his co-energy guy in Christian Pajarito. Now I'm interested as to how the safe space is like for Kyle Tolentino.
Yeah.
How does he create that separation that, of course, a person would also need for himself off a basketball as Jammer?
Yeah, and he continues to be the most efficient guy on the floor. He's at 4 out of 7 from the field. I mean, 4 offensive rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds.
Another look, same result. Another offensive rebound. Another look for Philip, and finally he converts.
Yan yung kanina we were discussing in game number 1 against South Cotabato.
Baseline inbound, nice fake by Sed, and he feeds onto Ochea, who scores with his left hand.
And I feel that's what makes...
Answer from Pajarito, battle inside. It's Tolentino getting the board. Jonisha for 3. That is good. South Cotabato is just relentless in this game.
Ang daming catch and shoot nitong Warriors right now, and they're making the right decisions. Good ball movement, corner 3.
Catch and shoot as well for Levy Hernandez.
And
round 1. Nice fake, Marwin. Step back 3.
Oh, no.
Back to back for Marvin Janisho.
You could almost see it in the...
Great energy by Apreco. Here's Kyle Tolentino feeding on to Felix. The turn and the make.
Now,
Kirby, forward by Philip. Hernandez had to stop. Napaganda pa para kay Levy Hernandez.
Kita mo yung frustration ni Jerby. Please stay in pace, no? There's a 10-point deficit. Now they've got the entire 4th quarter to come back. But mukhang iba ang plano ng South Cotabato Warriors.
Pajarito lost the ball. Batangas down by a dozen. O'Neal Arim. By the way, he's been sharp in this game.
Right. Agree. Yung 2 triples niya kanina, and then
shooting for O'Neal Arim en route to 8 points so far. Nice feed onto Pajarito.
Wow. We talk a lot about Jammer Hamito, but
way to Quezon Province, Coach Mike and I were giving our predictions for this series. You gotta wipe that off with the re-emergent
that Binyan series. They surely needed Pajarito, especially that game number 2. That was a pretty close one. Had not Kenny missed that close layup shot. But again, you know,
For Jexter Apinan naman, his left hand is being iced. As per their team PT, it's suspected as a sprain. Mix and Coach Mike.
Get well soon. Jexter Apinan, your team definitely needs you.
Andrea talked about yung energy na laking para dito sa Batangas. I guess it snuffs the energy out of you if you try to defend them again.
Hernandez. Pass inside on to King Importante.
There you go.
That he obtained. 4 on the shot clock. Pajarito, he knows about it. Christian will fade. And Christian will score.
Man.
Welcome back, Christian Pajarito.
Played to which Batangas won. They were 12 and 11 in three-point makes.
Importante with the steal and the breakaway layup. Oh, this is concerning. To Nico Elorde with 6 on the shot clock. 2-man game. The switch and the feed. Jonisha, 1 second. The prayer and the miss. Offensive rebound and the putback. Basket and one for Larry Rodriguez.
That's how Warriors have been controlling the tempo since those shots have fallen from the outside. It's really been that part of the game.
Elorde continues to be perfect. 3 out of 3 from the line.
Him backcourting together with Mark Cruz and Calvo really, you know, helped pave the way.
Like that, we're done with game number 1. A high-octane match. A lot of back and forth between Batangas and South Cotabato. And with the arrival, the return of Christian Pajarito, he looked like an all-star. This final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the Mpbl. Basta ending GameX.